Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing the March 8th through the 15th reading for the fire signs, which are, let me see, Aries, like I don't know that, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sorry, crazy morning. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is let you know that this is a general collective reading, even though it's a smaller reading. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. If it starts to resonate with you, and it might because this is fortune telling, if it starts resonating with you in a couple of days or later on, you're more than welcome to come back and revisit the site and watch any of my videos that I have posted on the channel. You can also go to Patreon and find the extendeds for the videos. Okay, that being said, if you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow exponentially. So let's get started. I'm going to take the first card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and we have Dolphin Spirit. And it's saying that this and that are true. Now I'm going to take two cards from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. And let me see. The reason I do the Oracle cards is because they have really powerful messages. But they also work in coordination with the tarot portion of the read most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. So we have Autumn, and it's telling you to release the old and rest. Okay? Release the old and rest. Let me get these in here a little straight. One more for the fire signs, please. One more for the fire signs. Spirit, guide my hands. Guide my hands, please. Okay. It's Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do a 5-position spread. It's past, present, future, advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. I'm going to lay them out and talk about them a little bit, and then I'm going to clarify everything. I'll probably follow up with some archangels. I usually do. Okay, so in the past, you were in the Four of Swords energy. The Four of Swords speaks of resting and reflecting. In the medieval times, the knights would come back from battle and they would go into their tombs and lay on their own caskets. And they would think about things. They would think about, was their battle just? Where do they go now? How do they deal with this? How do they live with this? They saw horrible things. They probably did horrible things. And so they start thinking about what is it that they want to do. What do they want to do with the rest of their lives? And then that moves on to how to go about it and starts the healing process, okay? Once you find out what your wish fulfillment is, what you truly want in life, then you can then make plans to move towards that, okay? All right, now it shows you with the Eight of Shields here. This is the Celtic Tarot, by the way, so it's called Shields in this one, and the cups are called cauldrons. Okay, and if you look in the background, they have the ships, okay? These are intentions that you've already set out, and like when you're using the law of attraction, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to send your intentions out, state them very clearly, okay, and send them out. And then you don't worry about them. You go on and build something. You build whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, like, so your intentions with these ships, you've had them stocked. You got great captains. They know where they're most likely supposed to go, what kind of trade goods they have to work with. I'm sure they have silver and gold on those ships, which is why the pirates used to attack them. And then they'll swap that, and the whole idea is it'll come back and bring abundance, okay, with exotic goods. But in the meantime, it can take years for that to happen. Sometimes the ships didn't come back. There were doldrums. There were pirates. There were diseases. Scurvy was rampant, and then so those ships didn't always return. So they didn't sit on their laurels and do nothing. What they did, this person did, was go and they this is like the apprentice card, or they've worked and built up until they have kind of mastered this, and this would be a goldsmith, okay? They kind of mastered this craft, and it's bringing them abundance, okay? And enough so that they can have a nice life. And clearly the ships are still out there, so they haven't gone, and nothing's happened to them, okay? Nothing's bad happened to them. Okay, so in the future, where you're working on this right now, and you are in this Eight of Shields, in the future, it shows you're going to master this, okay? And this is blessed by Spirit, and this is a master sculptor, and they're offering him a commission. They're giving him, that's most likely the contract and drawings of whatever they want. Okay, and they're commissioning him to do that. That's somebody that's going to make abundance with something that they've mastered. Now that can be your job. You may be taking classes. You could be upping your education level. You could be doing outside classes. But whatever it is, or that could be yourself. You could be mastering yourself. All right. So what's the advice from Spirit for the fire signs? What's the advice from Spirit for the fire signs, please? Spirit, guide my hands. Spirit, guide my hands. Okay. Okay. It's telling you to take charge with authority. Okay. So whatever it is you're doing in your life, you need to take charge of it with authority. All right. And that means you think like an emperor. The emperor has mastered all four of the king's energies. So he knows how to be dynamic and energetic. He knows how to be analytical and very clear, and not afraid to cut things away. He knows how to be meticulous and I don't know how to explain it. Like the shield's energy. Okay, they're meticulous. They take care of the details. They don't play around. They do take care of the details. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is the one that always crosses the finish line. He sends out scouts. He's not dumb. He knows that there's an ambush. There could be an ambush anywhere. Okay, and then the Cups. He does know how to love. Okay, and he knows how to use that love to take care of his people. Okay, so. And I think that's where you get into this and that are true, okay? Because this is true and that is true, okay? You may have started off with contemplation, but you're finishing, your future is showing that because you've contemplated this and made the plan, then you're coming here. You have, you can utilize any of the king's energies, okay? And it's telling you just to release the old, like you did with these intentions. You set them out there and you let it go. And you don't spend a lot of time. You don't check on it every 5 minutes. It's like, what's that? A watched pot never boils. If you sit there in the kitchen, it'll drive you crazy. Every 2 seconds, you're looking at that pot waiting for the water to boil. But if you go on and do about your business and come back to it, then you'll find that you'll be distracted from the waiting for the water to boil. And then when you turn around, the water will be ready. Okay? And it's the same with life. It really is. And this one, again, it's telling you to release the old and rest. That's the Four of Swords energy. You have to think about, that's why you're doing the contemplation. You're trying to think about what it is that you want. Okay. Sorry, it's messed up under there. What it is that you truly want so that you can make the adjustments and go. But you have to be rested and you have to be in a really good state of mind to start that. Or, well, not to start it, but to to do that. And you have to get in touch with your emotions. You have to release things that aren't doing you any good. Okay? And what is the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice? Oh, wow. Got two. You got the Magician and you got the King of Shields. Those are both good cards. The Magician shows you mastering, not only mastering something. Speaking of mastering, he's mastered all four suits too. He's bringing energy down, as above, so below. He's bringing the energy down from above to make it so in below. He set his intentions. He's manifesting something. He's making something. And it's blessed by Spirit. Okay? The number 12, that might mean something to somebody. Or it could be an angel number. All right, and then the King of Shields. The King of Shields, he's the one that I'm talking about. He's abundant. He's prosperous. He's meticulous. He's methodical. Okay, and look behind him. That's a huge holly hedge. It's in bloom. It would normally be bloom in winter, but it goes to show you the abundance. Even in the winter time, he's been well, smart enough. That's not the term I'm looking for. But anyways, he's made sure that even in the wintertime, you know, there's greens, there's greenery. He's got abundance. Look at the boar's head carved on his thing. He's holding a shield that's made of probably gold. And he's in touch with his kingdom. This child, this little girl, is not a servant girl. If you look, his feet are bare, and that means he's with his people. This and that are true. He is part of his kingdom. If they are not doing well, he's not doing well. Okay? This is the guy that used to go out into the streets, he would walk the streets in disguise. He would walk into the markets. He would be in the taverns, the inns, whatever they had then. Okay? And he would listen to what was going on. He had advisors, yes, and he probably paid attention to those advisors. But he also wanted to know the pulse of the people and what they needed. And that's why he did that. So that is your most probable outcome, is you are going to manifest yourself into something like the king, to someone like, you're going to be like someone like the King of Shields. Okay, sorry. I had trouble getting that one out. But not that one. Okay, so it's showing you as the Nine of Shields. Okay, so once you come out of that Four of Shields, it's telling you that you can do this. This is an independence card. This is, she raised falcons, and she raised damn good ones. And she made a lot of money doing it because she learned everything. She mastered it. She learned everything there was to know about falconry. And she utilized it, okay? She utilized that knowledge, okay? So once you're able to do that, you will be manifesting something. These two men were powerful magicians, okay? And they're actually manifesting the woman in the card behind you, but that just came out. But the Seven of Pentacles is usually called tending a pentacle. You're doing something to care for something, okay? But you're trying to bring something about. You're nurturing something, okay? And you're also, because you have the Magician over there, you're also manifesting something, okay? Now, with the Eight of Shields, you're leaning against the power wall, so you have a lot more power than you believe. You really do have the ability to change things, okay? But you're looking at these cups. You're so focused on these cups, you don't see what Spirit's trying to offer you. Either that, or you don't want to see. Sometimes we refuse gifts or don't see them, okay? All right. And I think it's because you might still be in this energy a little bit, okay? You can't stay in this kind of energy. You're crying over these three cauldrons which spilled, okay? And that's because you weren't paying attention. And they're trying to give you these gifts, okay? These are gifts from the universe. You have abundance beside you. You're trying to get to here. And actually, those two men that are in the card just before, in this card, are standing in that window. It's another card. It's in the Ten of Pentacles. Are standing in that window, and that promise, that rainbow is coming behind them. And see how the rainbow is filling that spirit doing that. And a little further down this way, if he'll look up and start looking around, he will have these cauldrons to take with him. But he'll also find that there's a bridge right there, which will take him to, he's trying to figure out how he's going to get over there. Okay? And will take him right to it. Okay. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. This is getting a little long. Okay, so you're mastering something. Okay, and this talks about forward movement and victory. Forward movement and victory. Whoa. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. So you have the shadow here. This is like this is similar to the Devil card. And basically, it's just warning you that don't let anything become toxic, okay? That's where you get into that release the old and rest. You are moving forward with victory, so don't hold on tight to too many things, okay? I'm not saying you walk away from everything, and everybody. It's just letting yourself, it's going to be a fast ride, and what's going to happen is it could get toxic. You could become toxic because you're going to be taking charge with authority. And, but it's also telling you not to look back with any regret. It's sometimes the sneaky card, but I'm really seeing you not looking back with regret in this one, okay? And this is the Ace of Shields, so you're going to have an abundant new beginning. All right? You're manifesting that right now, okay? But you have to release the old. You can't hold on to you don't have room to fill your cups if you do that. Okay. All right. So, oh wow, you're manifesting something. All right, a rebirth. You're manifesting entire transformation. Okay. So behind here, up here, you see the outlines of people. It's the spirit team. Okay. A new day is dawning. You're sitting at the gate. Okay. When that floodgate opens, it's going to send you down the river of life to start your new journey. Okay? That's amazing. And you're going to have to, you will learn how to celebrate life. Okay? And you will become that King of Pentacles eventually. Okay? You will become the King of Pentacles because you're starting by doing what you had to do with that Four Swords energy, and then building and building and mastering and taking charge with authority, you learned how to build a really solid foundation. This is a foundation that is not going to break. It won't break under the weight. Okay. I'm going to get one more. Yep. Okay. And the thing to do, you're going to have to be balanced. You see how he's balanced on the rocks. He's balanced in the air. The scales are just magically balanced. You have to be able to give, to receive. Okay? You will balance, it's almost like the Hierophant. It's like you will balance your energies between material and the spiritual realm. Okay? So I'm going to get some archangel cards. Sorry it's so long. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Spirit throws out extra cards, you take them. Teaching and learning, Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach those ideas to others. Okay? Spirit, back my hands. All right, patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay? And then you have nurture at the bottom of the deck. It's Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. All right? And there we go. So I hope you find some spiritual guidance, some spiritual advice, and I hope you take Spirit's advice. Honestly, I mean, taking charge with authority. That's right up that's actually an Aries card. So it's the Emperor, so it's the Aries card. That is fire energy. So rest and contemplate. You got to release the old. Figure out what is your true wish fulfillment, and then start making plans and building until you master it. You will master it, and you will become very, very abundant. Okay. So I want to thank you for watching, and please hit the like, subscribe, share, hit the little bell icon so that you have you get notified whenever I upload videos. Okay. And I can't tell you how much it just blows the channel up. And this is a really young channel, and I work a lot, so it's hard for me to post a lot of videos. And when you do that, it really helps the channel a lot. So thank you for watching, and you can join us on Patreon for the extended if you'd like. Have a great day.